It happened one night in America's heartland, at the unique and beautiful Capitol Theater in Burlington, Iowa. A packed house rocked to the concert by Jeremiah Johnson and the Jeremiah Johnson Band. It was a memorable night. In this docu-concert film, you are transported to this event, and at the same time, you'll meet the man behind this band, Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah Johnson is a blues guitar player. Jeremiah Johnson is a blues songwriter. And Jeremiah Johnson is a blues singer. Oh, and yeah, he rides a Harley. Let's find out what drives this man. Ride onto the stage with Jeremiah Johnson.
Would you please welcome Jeremiah Johnson and the Jeremiah Johnson Band? Y'all ready to have a good time now? Woke up this morning, I'm feeling fine. Gonna give myself a lot, a brand new by the wire. I don't care what the neighbors say. Crank up the radio and let their music play. I'm feeling bright. I'm feeling bright, swanky blue. I got a new attitude. Yeah, I'm bright, spanking blue. Woke up this morning, I'm feeling right. People on the streets, Lord, dancing like they're feeling high. Hands in the air, feet moving about. Everybody wants to know what the hell that's all about. I said I'm brand, I'm feeling brand spanking blue. I got a new attitude. Yeah, I'm brand spanking blue. This morning, I'm feeling fine. Gonna give myself a little brand new bottle of wine. I don't care what the neighbors say. Crank up the radio and let the music play. I'm feeling bright. I'm feeling bright, spanking blue. feeling bright and spanking blue. Oh, that is true. I'm feeling bright and spanking blue. When I was a young man, I was fortunate enough to have a couple parents that did at least believe me that I wasn't going to give up on this music. And one of the things that my mother did was buy me this guitar. When this guitar originally, was bought, it wasn't red. It was blonde. In my youthful stupidity, I partied and I basically ruined this guitar. Over the years, I left it in the van. It got frozen. It got hot. So eventually it was totally cracked, almost busted in half. Sat in the case for probably 14 years, or better. And I always promised myself that I would get it fixed because I was embarrassed that my mother bought me this very expensive, nice guitar and I trashed it. Recently I finally had it renovated and basically resurrected from the dead. And I went ahead and had them put the red on it. So, thanks, Mom, for getting me this guitar. I appreciate it. Sorry that I didn't take care of it, and I'll never let it happen again. It's beautiful. One was two, baby. Two was four. You keep on knocking on my back door. Do you love me? Will you love me till my dying day? I said there's one thing I've got to know. Yeah, tell me where you love what you know. Fire like a diamond, baby, pure like gold. Yeah, the way you treat your man, like it's made of gold. Do you love me? Will you love me till my dying day? I said there's one thing I've got to know. Yeah, where you love what you know. Fire like a diamond, baby, pure like gold. The way you treat your man, like it's made of gold. Do you love me? Will you love me till my dying day? I said there's one thing I've got to know. Yeah, tell me where you love what you know. Oh, bring it down for me now. What makes it hard to succeed in the music business is people's, they're just willing to give up too quick, I think. They don't understand how
difficult and how hard it can be. You know, they see people that, you know, like the Beaver or whatever, get, you know, they get huge real quick, and it's like, it looks like some kind of a rapid a jet, you know, taking off from 0 to 1,000 miles an hour. It's the little bitty successes that you have to appreciate, you know, like every time you have a tiny success, somebody bought your CD, somebody liked your song, a kid comes up to you and says, hey, you know, I learned your song, and those little things like that are what is the most important, and you have to learn to appreciate them. Too many people get bogged down with, I'm not where I want to be now, I'm not on the radio, I'm not getting on a record label. So for me, I do my best to look at all the tiny successes every day and appreciate it, that, hey, you know, look at this cool thing I did. You know, this song meant something to somebody when they were in a hard time, and they've shared that with me, and now I've been a part of their life. If you can do that, you're a success every day.
Yeah, my baby says she's gonna leave me, so I showed her to the door. Baby, watch your step now, be careful, all right? Yeah, my baby says she's gonna leave me, so I showed her to the door. I had to show her to the front door, you know. She always came in the back door or window of the basement. Darling, if you're gonna leave me alone, honey, no, yeah. I said, pack it up, baby. Let's get it on down the damn line, all right? You used to tell me that you love me every day. Oh, you love me, honey, to the end of time, yeah. Oh, man, time keeps ticking on and on, baby. You on the mind calendar? You used to tell me that you love me every day. Honey, Lord, you love me to the end of time, yeah. That's all right now. I get it. Baby, if you're gonna leave me alone, darling, no, yeah. I said, pack it up, on. Get it on down the line. Get it on down the line, baby. That's right now. I loved you in the morning, loved you in the afternoon. When that sun went down, baby, did you know what that man gonna do? Yeah. Everything like a woman. Oh, everything that I love, no, it's gonna be alright, yeah. That's all right, baby. I understand, man. Things change, right? Baby, if you're gonna leave me lonely, darling, no, 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 yeah. I said, pack it up, baby. Get it on down the damn line. Hey, baby, we ain't gotta call no moving crew. We ain't gotta call moving crew. I got 2 cousins in a 12-pack. We'll get it moved out tonight.
I think the reason that I've been able to persist in this tough industry, of trying to make a career out of playing music, is all the tiny little successes. I appreciate them a lot. Every time somebody, buys a CD or they listen to my songs, they play it on the jukebox, or even before that, when I would sit at a campfire and people would enjoy me sitting playing and say, hey, play again, or ask me to play. I tell young players that want to learn how to play or want to succeed, if you want to do this, you have to appreciate every little tiny success, one at a time. If you don't, you're gonna get, frustrated, and you're gonna put it down. You're never gonna pursue it. I just hope that, I can get to continue to touch people, make them feel something, good, bad. In the end, just feel, That's a blessing to have that, it really is.
Said I'm a king of the road. I'm a king of the road. I'm riding along in my VA phone. Won't you roll your window down? I said roll, baby, roll your window down. Let the wind blow wind, let it blow all around. Mr. Stewart. Pedal down, baby. I got it down to the floor. I got to pedal down, darling. I got it down to the floor. I got it all the way. I can't give it no more. I said, drive when I love no, to drive it all day. I said, drive when I love no, to drive it all night. I don't care if I ever get there. Yeah, I'm here for the ride. 'Cause I'm a king of the road. I'm a king of the road. I'm riding along in my VA phone. Yeah, I'm a king of the road. I'm a king of the road. I'm riding along in my VA phone.
I'd say the craziest thing that I ever done in the name of love would be get married. Because I never thought I was ever going to do that. You know, I'd sworn that off before I was even through puberty, you know. Sometimes you just take that risk, you know, you go for it, you know. If you feel like it's the right thing. You don't know if the stars and everything's lined up the way it should be. And, it works out sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. You know, I don't know, it's really crazy. Life is always strange the way it changes, you know, your feelings towards a person or the way a person is. You know, everybody's constantly growing and changing, so I don't know, how do you find that?
I said I know you're crazy. Oh, woman, you do crazy well, baby. I said I know you're crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Lord, you do crazy well, baby. If making love to you is a sin, I said, damn it, man, take me straight to hell. Yeah, honey, Lord, you're one hell of a ride. Train wreck of a woman. Lord, you're one hell of a ride. I got a one-way ticket, baby. Ah, man, I'm gonna have a damn good time, baby. She gonna blow my whole world apart. Tornado of a woman. Oh no, blow my whole world apart. But when that wind started blowing, I'm down out stone. I said I know you're crazy. Lord, you do crazy well, baby. I said I know you're crazy. Oh no, you do crazy well. Yeah. I like a crazy woman now. They're a lot more fun.
I don't know, how do you find that? How do you find that lifelong deal? You know, I don't get it, really. I don't know how you do it. You know, I really think that I'm hard to love in general, you know, because I just am so intense about my playing music. You know, I think it's because I believe in my mind that it's the only thing that I have. And the only thing I'll ever have, and that I've got to make this work no matter what. Every morning I wake up, I think, what am I going to do today? What do I have to do? What can I do? What do I want to dream up? You know, where are we going with this? If I could somehow find love that I woke up and did that same thing for, then I'm sure it would be somewhere where we were growing together, you know?
Well, I was born in a town on the banks of the Mississippi. Well, I remember as a child walking on that cobblestone, yeah. The 39 the flat, not didn't seem to suit me. So I'm heading on down to the Gulf of Mexico, yeah. Here I go now. With my feet in the sand at the end of the Mississippi, with a baby in hand eating jambalaya Mardi Gras, yeah. Lord knows I didn't want to leave her, no. But Katrina came along and sure enough changed it all, yeah. Changed it all. feet on that cobblestone hill. And Nathan Russell, another woman, sings a suit here. I think I'll settle on down to the banks they overflow. We're gonna settle on down to the banks they overflow. We're gonna settle on down to the banks they overflow. We're gonna settle on down to the banks they overflow. We're gonna settle on down to the banks they overflow. I think that my music's the only thing I have to give, because it really seems like it's the one thing that throughout my life that I've been able to hold on to and keep me going, you know, through all the rough things that have gone on, you know. I grew up through some pretty tough situations, you know. I had a pretty wild father, you know, and, you know, throughout all that, throughout all the times and craziness that I've had, the music has been there. You know, I've got a college degree, but I don't use it. You know, I'm not going to really change the world in any other way than the music. So I don't know. I just feel like that's what I had to give, you know. When I'm playing, I feel powerful. It's a feeling of I'm in control, and I have this under my grasp. It's mine. You know, here it is. No one can say that I'm doing it wrong, because guess what? I wrote it. It's awesome. Well, I got my first guitar when I was just about 6 years old. Wanna play it like Clapper, Baby K, or the Rolling Stones. Don't know my friends, they used to call me strange. But you can call me what you want, 'cause the blues is my middle name. Well, I tried to play a country, couldn't get that twang. Tried to play jazz and couldn't get that swing. So myself a rock and roll, and here I am, just another lonely guitar man, maybe rolling out of Memphis. I'm gonna sing some blues. Yeah, I'm going down to Memphis, Lord, I'm gonna sing some blues. Well, I remember when I started playing at the local corner store. Cutest little girl from school walked up and said hello. Well, she smiled and said, could you play me some Johnny B. Good? Even Chuck would have laughed as a duck walk across that room. Tried to play a country, couldn't get that twang. Tried to play jazz, couldn't get that swing. So myself a rock and roll, and here I am, just another lonely guitar man, been rolling down to Memphis. I'm gonna sing some blues. Yeah, I'm going down to Memphis, Lord, I'm gonna sing some blues. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm going down to Memphis, Lord, I'm gonna sing some blues. Well, ain't it funny how the more things change, every man the same. Still got this guitar on my shoulder, so much older than I used to feel. Don't know my friends, they still call me strange. But you can call me what you want, 'cause the blues is my middle name. Well, I tried to play a country, couldn't get that twang. Tried to play jazz and couldn't get that swing. So myself a rock and roll, and here I am, just another lonely guitar man, maybe rolling down to Memphis. I'm gonna sing some blues. Yeah, I'm going down to Memphis, Lord, I'm gonna sing some blues. Yeah, I'm going on down to Milford. I'm gonna sing some blues.
Well, my father, which I'll start off by saying, you know, I still love the man very much. You know, I can't speak to him at all now. We don't get along in any kind of way. I can't even communicate to him. But you know, he was a wild man. You know, he did 2 terms in Vietnam and had some alcohol problems and drug problems for a lot of his life. And I lived through all that. When you're a kid, you know, you look up to your father and you know, you take pretty much what they say for granted. You know, that's the all end all, you know. As you start to grow up and you become a teenager, you know, you realize that maybe this is a little wild, you know. Maybe I shouldn't be smoking pot at 15. Maybe I shouldn't be having big keg parties. And I don't know, man, he was just wild and rough, you know. I don't know how many kids grow up with that. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. It inspired me, it taught me what not to do, you know. I wasn't gonna let that happen in my life, but you know, despite all of that, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have started playing guitar. I wouldn't even have had a guitar, you know. So he encouraged me, but he also showed me some real craziness, you know. I don't know.
Well, my lady, she wrote me a letter. She says she misses me so much. She missed my hands, she missed my loving. She missed my manly touch. So I'm headed on down to Texas. Baby, that's right. Gonna sit on that front porch, sip on some sweet tea with my sweetie all night. Well, I loaded up the truck, I'm headed southbound. Fast lane on 55. Had 1 too many shots at the juke joint on Beale Street last night. So I'm headed on down to Texas. Baby, that's right. Gonna sit on that front porch, sip on some sweet tea with my sweetie all night. I said I love, honey, love my sweet tea. Lord, you know that's right, yeah. I'm headed home to you tonight. I said I love, honey, love my sweet tea. Lord, you know that's right, yeah. I'm headed home to you tonight. When I wake up in the morning, baby, you're in my dreams every night. I love you, woman. Gonna love you every time.
My father's influence on my music and my life, you know, I think overall was a positive. You know, I wouldn't have played music. I wouldn't have had guitars. He bought me guitars, you know. He took me out to concerts when I was really young. He was very sociable, you know, whenever he was drinking and partying. I mean, you know, so I kind of learned a little bit of that too. And I guess I think the king of BS. He can bullshit anybody. So I kind of learned that, and you know, sometimes little BS helps, you know. You know, I love the guy, man. I just wish there was some way we could communicate to each other. It's just tough, you know, whenever you got somebody that, I don't know, can't seem to appreciate anything in life. It's tough.
Sweet young thing, I such a straight from fire. Sweet young thing, I such a straight from fire. I such a taste so good, baby. She'll make a grown man cry. When I wake up in the morning, she'll make a man feel alive. When I wake up in the morning, baby, oh Lord, no, she'll make a man feel alive. I said I can't wait no more, baby. I like to wake up every damn time, yeah. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, darling, give me just a kiss. I said, oh, yeah, baby, darling, just like this. I said, sweet young thing. Ah, she my sweet young thing. She my sweet young thing, baby. I love that woman every damn time, yeah. Sweet young thing. My sweet young thing. Yeah, my sweet young thing. Ah, darling, my sweet young thing. She my sweet young thing, baby. I love that woman every damn time. How you doing, Capitol Theater?
I would say fame is not the most important thing when it comes to what I'm doing. To a certain degree, you have to have some kind of fame, or else whenever they put your name on the marquee, no one's going to show up. It's really about the music, but to be able to perform and make a career out of it and play and make a living so you can feed yourself, you know, people got to know who you are, you know. Fame in general, I've had a little bit of experience with it already, and it's kind of awesome and kind of scary at the same time. You know, I've got stalkers now, and they show up at places. They leave stuff at my door. They found out where I live. They got one that accused me of breaking into the apartment and letting my cat take a dump in the living room, and I snuck back out. But that's okay, because we're friends and she's not going to call the police on me. So when you start getting that kind of thing, you get a little freaked out, you know. Let's hope that translates into a few thousand people coming to my shows. You know, that part of fame I would be good with, you know, actually having people come out, you know, and celebrating the music with me.
Good morning, fool. How you doing today? I'll get my shoes by the door, and I'll pack up my things. So now that you're gone, I start to see you well. Good morning, fool. It's gonna run away. All right, baby. I said, darling, good morning. Good morning, fool. Oh, I've always been that way. I've been a fool for so long. Don't know of another way. But now that you're gone, I start to see you well. Good morning, fool. It's gonna run away. I sit down on good morning. Baby, good morning. Sweet Lord, good morning. Yeah, darling, good morning. Good morning, fool. Oh, how you doing today? I'll get my shoes by the door, and I'll pack up my things. 'Cause now that you're gone, I start to see you well. Good morning, fool. It's gonna run. I'll sit down on good morning. Baby, good morning. Yeah, darling, good morning. Good morning, fool.
If I could have a few wishes granted to me, I think the number one thing would be, I just want to be able to, someday get my approval from my father and make my mom proud of me for what I've done. I strive really hard for that. I know I haven't ever really gotten that from my dad ever. My mom's real proud of me, but I like to be able to pay for her house so she don't have to worry about it no more. I like to be able to leave something behind for everybody. And the second wish would be also to make all them people who believed in me all these years and have told me that, you've got this, go get it, it's yours, to show them that, hey, I did it. I gave you everything that I could give. Thank you so much for your support. I didn't want to let you down, and I didn't.
I know, baby, lot of man can feel some damn blues, baby. I know, baby, lot of man can feel some damn blues, baby. Feel lonely, darling. And please, won't you cut that chain? I know, baby, baby, time can hear me the damn moon, no. I know, baby, honey, time can hell in a down on the counter. Baby, if you're gonna make me feel lonely, darling, honey, please, won't you cut that chain? I said, cut that chain, baby. I know, baby, I said, I know it's hard to love a man, baby, love a man like me. I know, baby, knows how to love a man like me, does. feel lonely, darling, baby, please, honey, please, won't you cut that chain? I said, cut that chain, baby.
The words of Southern Drawl really affect me in a profound way, actually. I wrote the song inspired by my grandmother, Mrs. Mary Agnes Johnson. She's still alive, but she's a Southern woman from Paducah, Kentucky, and married at age 14, which was a little more common back then. She didn't exactly, live an easy life. My grandfather put her through a lot of abuse, in my opinion. He was an alcoholic. And she kind of raised me for a long time and taught me a lot about, good old country women. But she's recently, got dementia, and she doesn't really remember me anymore. The last time I saw her, she remembered me for about 3 minutes. All of a sudden her face lit up and she saw me. And those are the best 3 minutes you can ever have right there. And so every time I sing this song, I feel like my grandmother's right there and she recognizes me.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little Southern drawl. There ain't nothing right shooting stars in the sky. Grandmother's apple pie. I raise my drink to the sky, and I don't know why. I feel like I can fly. I've got ever since the corner and I'm listening to Johnny Cash. I'm gonna fool some prison, gonna fly the free bird at last. It's at the end of the night, everything's alright. There ain't nothing wrong with a little Southern drawl. A grandson on my knees, watch a baseball game. It's a crackerjack night, so let the home runs fly. I've got Elvis in the corner and I listen to Johnny Cash. I'm gonna fool some prison, gonna fly the free bird at last. It's at the end of the night, everything's alright, so there ain't nothing wrong with a little Southern drawl. Play it, brother, now. There ain't nothing wrong, I'm holding on to my Southern drawl. There ain't nothing wrong, I'm holding on to my Southern drawl. My Southern drawl, yeah, my Southern drawl, my Southern drawl, yeah. Go to church on Sunday, I'm busting ass on Monday. And can a man get by in the other American pie? I got Elvis in the corner and I'm listening to Johnny Cash. I'm gonna beautiful summer picture, gonna fly the free bird at last. To the end of the night, everything's alright. I said there ain't nothing wrong. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong. I said there ain't nothing wrong.
The song called "The Hammer" is basically a song about what I do, what I've been doing for the last forever. Is get up every day, I strap on these boots, and do my construction type job and work my tail off, and the line in the song is another day, another dollar, another 50 cents in the hole, and I think that a lot of us can relate to that. You feel like you're working your whole life away and you can't get ahead. You're swinging the hammer, kind of like ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Everybody wanna lay around. Somebody gotta go to work. Everybody wanna lay around. Somebody gotta go to work. Another day, another dollar, another 50 cents in a hole. I've been robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now we all three need a loan. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now we all three need a loan. Another day, another dollar, another 50 cents in a hole. Swing that hammer home. Drive that nail. Swing that hammer home. If you wanna get away. For my family, I'm working overtime for Uncle Sam. Working 40 hours for my family. All that overtime goes to Uncle Sam. Another day, another dollar, another 50 cents in a hole. Swing that hammer home. Drive that nail. Swing that hammer home. If you wanna get it away. Another dollar, another 50 cents in a hole.
I brought these to show to you because I put these on every day. It's one day I'm not going to put these on. I'm hoping these are the last pair of boots I ever have to buy, to be honest with you. But this is Jeremiah Johnson just as much as the music, because it's the hard work that you got to put in that makes what you are as a man, as a woman, or as a human. And I never give up on it. But one day I'm going to be able to put those boots down for good, and I hope it's soon.
Y'all having a good time tonight? This is the first song that we had played on Sirius XM radio. It's called Black and Blue. I remember the first time I laid my eyes on you, baby. You made my heart skip a beat, yeah. I never wanted to be away from you, no, no, that's right, no. Sure enough, you fell in love with me, yeah. Take a picture of our love as it is today. Slowly watch as the colors start to fade away. I'll turn them black and blue, baby. Still in love with you. Yeah, I'm still in love with you, baby. We used to lay on bed, darling, all night long, yeah. With the lights turned way down low, way down, way down, way down. Holding hands, honey, and kissing everything, that's right. Tell me how things have changed, yeah. Take a picture of our love as it is today. Slowly watch as the colors start to fade away. I'll turn them black and blue, baby. I'm still in love with you. Lord, I'm still in love with you, yeah. Oh, I'm still in love with you. Yeah, I'm still in love with you, darling. Take a look in the mirror. I'm telling grand old dollar. I'm holding on to the only thing I've ever known. Baby, that's you now. I sure don't ever want to let go. No, I don't ever want to let go. So tell me why we get so damn mad, yeah. And take a picture of our love as it is today. And slowly watch as the colors start to fade away. I'm turning black and blue, baby. Still in love with you. No, I'm still in love with you, yeah. Oh, I'm still in love with you. Oh, I'm still in love with you, yeah.
I would say the bike is important to my freedom because it gives me a chance to get away and get a little bit of a free mind, kind of relax a little bit and not think about all the pressures of life in general. When I ride my bike, I feel like it's really just me. I'm almost like Superman a little bit. It kind of reminds me of being a kid, and like I can feel the wind like blowing against me, and I feel like I'm flying. It's probably the closest thing to flying that you can do on two wheels. So.
I see love tore the heart out of me. I see love tore the heart out of me. Can't walk, I can't talk, I can't smile, I can't feel. I can barely breathe, yeah. Got me down on my knees. I said love got me down on my knees. Can't walk, I can't talk, I can't smile, I can't feel. I can can barely breathe, yeah. I can't smell, I can't feel. I can barely breathe, yeah. I can't walk, I can't talk, I can't smell, I can't feel. I can barely breathe, yeah. I can't walk, I can't talk, I can't smell, I can't feel. I said, damn, I can barely breathe.
I think relationships in general really make a big, they really affect your music in a lot of ways. A lot of the stuff I sing about is sad, depressing, that you lost somebody or somebody meant something to you, or sometimes it's celebration of the relationship. My life seems like it's been a roller coaster up and down when it comes to that. I don't know why I can't seem to figure that out. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit driven to do the music. I don't know. I don't know. You got to feel love to write a love song. You got to feel pain to write a painful song. And when you feel that and you're able to put that down in words, people feel that emotion. That it touches them. And it may not be the same exact situation, but whenever they can walk away from it, you make somebody get a tear in their eye. You've done something with it, and you don't get that tear in the eye unless you've actually felt it yourself.
She ain't getting any younger, no time to waste. She wants 3 kids and a boat and a house on the lake. She's a hot little mama, one fine baby maker, looking for a man to come along and take her. She got a fire in the kitchen, got a fire in the kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman's got a fire in the kitchen. She got a fire in the kitchen. Got a fire in the kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman's got a fire in the kitchen. Hey. Small little wedding with 500 people, a limo and a church with a 10-store steeple, a 5-day cruise and a week in Cancun, right off in the sunset in a hot air balloon. She wants to chill on the deck of a 100-foot yacht, show everybody a 5-carat rock. She's a hot little mama, one fine baby maker, looking for a man to come along and take her. She got a fire in the kitchen, fire in the kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman's got a fire in the kitchen. She got a fire in the kitchen. Fire in the kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman got a fire in the kitchen. after we were married and time went by, I was working like a dog when she was chilling poolside. She jumped up from a chair, just spilled a margarita, announced to the family she was gonna make us dinner. I could hear pots a clanking, started glass breaking. Now I'm out in the garage trying to flip that breaker. She kicked through the door, screaming run, 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 with the kids in tow, yelling 911. She got a fire in her kitchen, fire in her kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman got a fire in her kitchen. She got a fire in her kitchen, fire in her kitchen. You better get your feet moving, all the flames are gonna get you. Lord, that woman's got a fire in her kitchen.
I would think that I'm most afraid that I'm going to go through my entire life, create a bunch of music, and no one's going to get a chance to hear it. That's really what I do this for, is to leave something behind. I think that anytime you are an artist of any kind, you kind of want to leave something back. That's really about all I'm going to have to leave. I don't have any children. I didn't start Apple, no one's gonna, and I hope that, a few thousand years from now, maybe somebody digs up a little DAT recording or a recording of me. Oh, check this ancient CD out by this Jeremiah Johnson, or something. You just want to leave something, I don't know. That's all we got in life, really.
You've met him, and you know his music. Ride the grind with him. Ride the blues.
Yeah, you call me on the telephone. You say you got a 911. But I come out and play, am I just a pawn in your game? I'm gonna grab you by the back of your hair. Yeah, you know you like it that way.